Hello and welcome back to another art video. This is a video that I made when I was making the inserts for my brand new sketchbook. I cut a bunch of paper, printer paper, to stick into the sketchbook because I thought I would make my own A6 paper or something like that, A5, A whatever, like small paper. Thought I'd make my own paper for my sketchbook, and I was left over with a bunch of, as you can see, like scrap pieces. And what are you gonna do? Throw those away? No, that's a waste. So what I thought was I would use it and do art on them. As you can see, we got a little like caterpillar larvae, and if I'm not mistaken, like most caterpillars and like larvae like that, whatever, become moths, not butterflies. Very interesting. And then we're gonna be drawing like a chrysalis, a cocoon. That is very interesting as well. And then I try to be like really like artistic with the butterfly, but it did not come out the way that I desired. Some people who have seen it already like it and think that it's interesting and unique, but for me, it's just more so like a bit clunky, a bit bulky, too puffed up, and I don't really particularly enjoy that design. But we're using our premium Simply A plus crayons. On camera, these crayons might look pretty good, but trust and believe these crayons are top three worst crayons. Like, I will be using them all because I bought them and I don't like to waste stuff like that. But they don't really blend too well together. They have a very waxy buildup, and they are they just have like they're generally just the texture. Since then I've gotten new crayons, but I really haven't used my new crayons like that because I really want to get rid of these. And working with these crayons is just not the best. Like, I was looking up ways on the internet, like I was like, what is something I could do with these crayons to get rid of them faster or to use them quicker or whatever. Like, obviously I could just pump out massive levels of artwork, I guess, right? But it's just not gonna happen. So now we're drawing Blue Ant. We love Blue Ant. Blue Ant is my character. He's a superhero. I'm supposed to be making a story or illustrating a story for him. And he is doing, like a little victory fist above a city and whatnot. And we are, just sketching out the city behind him, and we're going to color it in soon. But essentially, if I could give you a rundown of the Blue Ant story, a being is bored and decides that they want to do something to shake up the universe. And they do something to shake up the universe, and it affects Blue Ant and the world that Blue Ant is from. And it creates this symptom of powers, of problems, but we won't really know too much about that until after I get to exploring it a bit more. But the general idea is that is what happened. A powerful being changed reality because they were bored, and as simple as that is, that can be just be what it is a lot of the time. So you just never know what's out there. And yeah, so we're coloring the background with the crayons. Again, on camera these crayons might not look too bad, or maybe it just not doesn't look too bad because I'm relatively decent with these crayons at this point, or at least at that point I was. But they are really rough to work with, and they are slightly embarrassing because of how difficult they are to use and utilize. Yeah, so also, if you're new here, you like the channel, you like the video, you like what you see, don't forget to make our sponsor Boytime happy by hitting that like and subscribing and possibly leaving a comment. So all of these things will make my sponsors happy. So thank you, and continue to enjoy the video. So this is another situation where we're drawing another character because we're done with Blue Ant and now we're doing another character. This character does not have a name, but the other character does have a name. So the character on the left has no name. The character on the right has a name. The character on the right is Arcadebot, but it's Arcadebot as a cell phone, and the other character is kind of like holding him in his hand, like like just brandishing him. And Arcadebot does not like that. It makes Arcadebot very self-conscious to be held that way. So it's a bit of a funny little thing here. And yeah, just doing some clerical stuff in the meanwhile while we get ready to get this back on the road. So I'm putting down the tape because we're going to be using the Crayola spray machine, the pump version, because at this point I did not have, well, it doesn't matter, but we got the spray machine version where you pump it up, you put the marker in the little nozzle, and you spray it. It's a fun little toy, it's a fun little gimmick. Got it for cheap off of the internet. I only bought it honestly to dodge buying the electric one with the button with the batteries and whatnot because it was like $30. And yeah, let's just say that in the future it went on sale for like $16. So yeah, we are living in a different time now. So we spray the background blue, and yeah, it looks cute. One thing I will say is like it's really hard to get a good even coat. You have to like be like almost like a robot because the way that you would spray it is just too insane. But yeah, we are just getting the top part because the clip covered up some of it, and I want to get some of these other spots as well. And here we go, we're peeling it. Ooh, look, we peeled it all off. But we will be reusing that tape. We don't peel it and then it's just gone. So as you can see right there, it's pretty decent so far. And then we're going to be reusing the tape again and using a little bit of the other thing to cover up some parts before we start spraying some of the other spots. And one of the other spots that we're going to spray is, I believe, the shirt. Believe we're going to get the shirt, but we're not going to get the face. We want to avoid the face. So we got, some purple on the shirt. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I think that is a pretty good one. And a future spoiler, the Crayola spray machine, the electric one, the marker airbrush, the electric one, does not come with fabric markers. You have to buy those separately. So it's a little bit annoying, but the Minions one does come with fabric markers, so make your decisions. Anyway, we're using a little bit of paper and a little bit. We're reusing the tape, reusing the paper, and we're just coloring things in and trying to build up a nice coat. And yeah, Arcade has been my mascot for like streaming and stuff for many years now, and I love drawing Arcadebot in a bunch of different ways. There are so many different ways that Arcadebot has been drawn. And some people have drawn Arcadebot or even made animations for Arcadebot and stuff like that. Like, I really love to see that stuff. Like, if anyone out there is watching this and hearing what I'm saying, if you want to draw Arcadebot, I would love to see what you do. It's just a little, like, video game character machine. Usually has like a big head, a little round body, and little buttons on its chest, and has two arms, two legs, and two horns on its head, like a beetle, like two big horns. So you could draw that however you want. Probably would be nice if I had a reference there for you to see, but unfortunately I do not. But yeah, this one came out pretty good. I do like this. The only uh, semi flaw that's in this video is the fact that the image is separated, because storing it was a little bit annoying, but I do like this particular piece. I really enjoy it. I really like the way that the character looks. And now we're going over it with the pen, with the fine liner, and it's really bringing things out. I don't know if I should have done the eyes, but anyway, thank you if you made it this far into the video, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.